Hello guys and welcome to SteveKnows. I hope you are doing well, I hope you're staying safe, and I hope you're having a great time playing some virtual reality. So I've got some new stories that I want to share with you today, so let's begin. This video is sponsored by PartyLink, a cheaper alternative for the Oculus link cable. Use it to sideload content onto your Quest and have a ton of free content, or plug your headset into the computer and use it as a PCVR gaming headset, enabling you to play some of the best games out there. Do not worry, there is a 100% money back guarantee as well, and there are links in the description. So the first is a game called Ancient Dungeon. I love retro VR. It seems these days I say that nearly every single video, but I just enjoy bringing the modern technology of virtual reality to the humble beginnings of gaming. It allows me to exist in the worlds I played in growing up. So you can enjoy this game for free. It's available on itch.io, but you can also show the developer support. Mr. Aric, I thank you, sir, for creating this game, the solo developer of this title. This is a retro procedurally generated rogue dungeon game. So when you die and you restart the game, it's going to be different every single time, making it much harder to master. But as you progress, you'll also be able to unlock more equipment and abilities to stand a greater chance as you progress through this dungeon. I've played so many games like this on my Nintendo Switch, and it's so great to see this in virtual reality. But what's really great about this one is the physics. It's made the world seem very much alive. Even though it's pixelated, you don't just have like static enemies that just seem dead. It seems very much alive, and that is just such a hard thing to achieve. We don't appreciate that enough. The game has a Kickstarter to complete the game, so if you pledge $20 or 18 euros, you're going to get the game once it's fully available, completed in July 2020 is the expected date. You're also going to have your names in the credits of the title. I do recommend going to itch.io. I'll put the link down below to try the game out, and if you love it, if you really enjoy it and you want it, support the title, pledge on Kickstarter, help the developer complete the game, and also get your name in the credits. I think that's a pretty sweet bonus. So let's talk about another game now, and I can't even think how long people have been saying Mirror's Edge VR. Well, since 2016, I guess, since virtual reality started. It was a fast-paced, first-person, parkour, slow-motion, action with guns. It just seemed like a great fit for this stereoscopic immersive platform. And finally, a studio called Joyway had been working on exactly that. I saw this on Twitter for the first time, and when I saw it on Twitter, it just caught my attention immediately. The title is called Stride. This is a parkour action game where the core mechanic is smooth, fast-paced locomotion, and it looks so great for an indie title. Instead of the thumbstick or the trackpad locomotion that we commonly use in games, it's applying a more physical approach to match the intensity and the physicality of actually doing parkour. This should also deepen the immersion and make the locomotion even more rewarding, as it's not going to be as easy as just pressing forward. The developers have posted some prototype footage showing off this way of traversing, where you have to mimic what the runner is doing, so swinging your arms to sprint, lifting them to get lift, and swinging them down to vault over obstacles or crawling to go up ladders. And the more I watch this footage, the more I want to play it. The time trials of this game are going to be so competitive and fun. There will also be a story to enjoy as a campaign for this game, and combat where you can whack enemies to the back of the head or whip out a gun as you're jumping from building to building in slow motion and start shooting the enemies before you land. This title, if done well, is probably going to be a must play in virtual reality. I really cannot wait till the summer. It's expected to come out in the summer to try this title on all of the major PC platforms. Some of you keen-eyed people may have spotted that SideQuest just got a major update going to version 0.10, and I'd like to let you know what's in it. This is an epic platform, and I'd love to say thank you to the developer who's maintaining this platform and all of the developers that are providing content for it. Thank you so much. So let's check out what was in this update. This release brings a lot of features and upgrades and fixes, so here are some of the highlights. It comes with a new sleek user interface that will take some getting used to. I'm so used to having that side menu. There's a wishlist system for keeping on top of your favorite applications. There's an improved user interface across the user dashboard and when browsing applications. There's a complete overhaul in the messaging system, added Discord-like markdown for the messages, reviews, and app descriptions as well, so it's a more familiar sort of interface. We're used to it if we use Discord. They've added application pre-approvals for scheduled publishing if you're a developer that wants to publish an application or some virtual reality content to the platform. They've added the ability to swipe left or right on the banner When using the mobile application, there's an overhaul on the search and filter system, new sorting options and device filters. That's a big noticeable change. They've improved the application URLs with direct links and social meta tags, so you can easily just click the copy and post this on social media, or share it with a friend, or just put it in the browser to download the content. The improved review system, it looks much better. They fixed a long-standing bug in the password reset. There's improved discoverability on the homepage with a see more option. They've greatly improved the user profile screens. They've added SideQuest badges to the user profiles, and these badges are going to act as kind of like a ranking system. So if you've got a developer that's been publishing lots and lots of content to SideQuest that's really highly rated, they're going to have a different token to someone that's providing content that's just constantly terrible. So it's going to act as kind of like a quality assurance where the developer is going to be accredited, and you'll know that the content that they're providing is most likely going to be very good. There's a private listing system now, so you can get involved in early betas, and a ton of more fixes and improvements. And with this update, they also gave a big thank you with a cash prize to some of the developers who deserve it, such as Dr. Beef, who's been providing amazing content to this platform, high quality content, and I cannot wait for his next release, where it's hopefully going to be Doom Quest. I love that game so much. An exciting one now called pinch typing from Facebook Reality Labs. They've been playing around with the hand tracking. I've been trying to make it a much better, much more seamless user experience, because hand tracking at the moment is used for things such as navigating apps, navigating menus, nothing very intense. So they've been fiddling around with it, trying to improve on the hand tracking for typing. So they've developed something called pinch type, which is to make it much easier for you to use a keyboard. So you can search things such as the store, so you can spend money faster probably, and you can communicate better with your social chats, find events, which is needed because the current reliability of hand tracking is limited due to the inside-out tracking, and the solution is needed of improvement in this area. The hand tracking is not that great. And the way this works is that they've keyed a color to each of your fingers. So you're going to pinch that finger to your thumb to activate that section on the keyboard, which is at best going to be related to 3 keys to select a character without the need of being extremely accurate. It also has predictive text as you type, which I'm sure is going to be hit and miss. Predictive text always is. Be aware, this is the research labs as well, that they also experimented improving the resolution on the Quest using a rendering pipeline. So this isn't to say that this is actually going to be coming to the Quest, but it seems a lot more plausible. There's also going to clearly being a learning curve when trying to use this pinch typing. Otherwise you're going to be like when you see your granddad or your grandma typing, where it's like, okay, let's end this on a small note, which I'm sure you guys are really excited to hear, because I keep getting comments about Five Nights at Freddy's. So Steelwall, the creators of Five Nights at Freddy's, tweeted that we should be hearing something very soon about the release of this game, as we've been waiting so patiently, so patiently to hear anything. And this is what the tweet said: to our lovely and patient Quest folk, the Oculus Quest port of Five Nights at Freddy's has been making an immense amount of progress. You'll hear from us soon with more information. I hope it's not too long, because last time they posted something about this, it was a while ago until we had this again. So just fingers crossed that it's not going to be that long. So that's it from me today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for sticking around to the end of it. I hope you can have a ton of great fun playing virtual reality, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you to my patrons, you absolute legends. Happy gaming, guys. Good day.